Good evening, Western Washington. Hope everybody had a great Friday. I'm Matthew Fab with Western Washington Weather, and tonight we're going to take a look at the forecast for the next few days as we return to a more active pattern across Western Washington. So starting with the satellite imagery tonight, you can see this atmospheric river that is just slamming into Vancouver Island right now. This is going to sag south this weekend, impacting the northwest parts of Western Washington on Saturday before sagging across the area Sunday and Monday, bringing rain and mountain snow, and some areas of gusty winds through the weekend as well. Taking a look at the radar, you can see that the southern portion of that atmospheric river is already impacting the coast of Clallam County there, and that is about it. You can see some more of that is offshore, moving toward parts of the northern Washington coast overnight there. It was a pretty beautiful day today. I took this photo with my drone this afternoon. Friday afternoon there, you can see all these lenticular clouds downstream of the Olympic Mountains over here off to my west from Federal Way. Just a very nice afternoon, mostly sunny for some of the area, and some nice high clouds that were pretty cool to watch through the day. This is something we're going to be taking a look at more over the next few days. There's a total lunar eclipse the evening of March 13th into the 14th, so this is next Thursday into Friday. And you can see here in Pacific time that the eclipse starts there about 10 p.m. and goes until 1:50 a.m. with the peak of the eclipse about midnight here in the northwest. And we'll be watching the forecast for this closely to see if this is even something we'll be able to see in Western Washington. So we'll take a very brief look at this later in the video. So let's start here with the European model. You can see, as forecast, that atmospheric river slamming into Vancouver Island. As we go into Saturday morning, you can see that rain sags south to cover most of the Washington coast, basically from ocean shores northward, and then parts of the lowlands, mainly the Kitsap Peninsula, and then up toward Bellingham. You can see it kind of continues like that all the way through Monday, and then pushes back north a little bit up into BC as it bounces around the area. North coast keeps getting rain, but then as we go into midday Sunday, into Sunday evening, this starts to sag back south across Western Washington, bringing rain and mountain snow through Sunday evening, and showers continue into Monday morning there. Then we get another brief system moving through the area Tuesday there, and then a stronger storm develops offshore, pushing rain and potential thunderstorms through the area there Wednesday, and showers continue all the way into Thursday before the next frontal system moves through Friday morning with some heavy rain at times there all the way into Saturday. More showers continuing there, and we remain showery all the way until about Tuesday the 18th, so that's over a week of rainier and more active conditions across the region before this ridge starts to build in over a week from now. So we'll continue to watch this over the next few days here. Taking a look at the overall pattern, you can see this ridge pushes out of the area. We have this atmospheric river across the parts of the area this weekend into Monday, and then take a look at all this troughing. As we go all the way through next week, you can see it just continues bringing system after system into the area, and the European model ensemble forecast shows that troughing starting to move out of the area by the time we get to, again, about Tuesday the 18th. So we've got a while to go with this stormier pattern. We're going to pick up some decent rain totals. So taking a look at that, you can see as we go through the day Saturday, I'm going to stop this about midnight, early Sunday morning there. So you can see through midnight Sunday morning, Seattle gets 0.02 of an inch, 0.03 of an inch in Everett. Areas from SeaTac southward get no rain. But then you can see there's this huge gradient in terms of the precipitation and where this atmospheric river is. Take a look at about 0.15 inches in Hoquiam, but almost 2.5 inches up in Forks. So you can see where that strong current of rain is going to be impacting. Take a look there, about a 1/4 inch in Bellingham, but up to 1 to 2 inches in Vancouver, BC. So it will be very localized there on Saturday, but then as we go through Sunday, you can see it starts to sag south as we get into the evening, and then those precipitation totals increase to about a 1/2 inch areas Seattle southward. Coast gets 1 inch from Grays Harbor southward. North of Grays Harbor, you're looking at 1 to 4 inches, up to 4 inches there in Clallam County. And then from Seattle northward in the lowlands there, you can see a 1/2 inch to an inch of rain. And as we go into Monday, you can see those showers continue, and then our next group of systems moves through from Tuesday into Wednesday there, all the way into Thursday, and you can see that brings a decent amount of rain, and then that next system through Friday, and as we go to about a week from now, you can see through Saturday or Sunday the 16th, 5 p.m., you're looking at 2 to 3 inches of rain across the lowlands, up to 8 inches potentially for some of the coastal areas, especially the north coast. So this will be a pretty wet week across the region, so stay tuned for more information on that. And taking a look at the snow forecast, this is through Wednesday, so after the atmospheric river and then the next couple systems that move through, you're looking at about 13 inches there, so 12 to 18 for the passes there, Snoqualmie, Stevens, and White Passes getting 12 to 18 inches, but some of these higher elevations, especially places like Mount Baker, where that atmospheric river is moving in, and it's not as warm of an atmospheric river as we're used to, so places like Mount Baker are going to be getting huge amounts of snow, up to 3 to 4 feet at Mount Baker just through the middle of this week. Take a look at some of the mountains of southern BC. They really need the snow up there, and even the Olympics, the middle of the Olympic range, they're looking to get over 4 feet of snow. Hurricane Ridge getting up to a foot just through Wednesday, so there is a decent amount of mountain snow coming, especially areas kind of on this line from the Olympics to the North Cascades there. And then taking a look at wind gusts, this is through Monday morning. So you can see this weekend, maybe some gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour, areas Seattle south, 40 to 45 along the coast, and then areas from Everett northward up through Bellingham and Whidbey Island, they're looking at 45 to 50 miles per hour. Those 50 mile per hour gusts will be a bit isolated, but they will still be out there in some places. And taking a look at temperatures here on the National Blend of Models, with the atmospheric river hung up across northwest portions of western Washington and British Columbia, Saturday is going to be a pretty nice day from Everett southward. It will be mostly cloudy, but you're looking at highs in the mid-50s to low 60s, warmest across parts of King and Pierce and Thurston counties there. And then as we go into Sunday, those temperatures decrease a bit down to the low to mid-50s across most of western Washington, continue decreasing a lot as we go into Monday, highs in the upper 40s to low 50s. And then we remain on the chillier side there for most of next week in the mid 40s to low 50s there. So it will be nice temperatures Saturday, a little bit cooler Sunday, and then a chillier week ahead with highs in the mid 40s to low 50s. And then this is the European model forecast looking at cloud cover during the peak time of the eclipse. And this is an interesting forecast. You look at low clouds, medium, mid-level clouds, and then high clouds, and then the total is down here in the bottom right. And the total is what you're looking at here, and if we just take a look at the total, you can see that during the time of the eclipse, eastern Washington looking pretty good, western Washington not so much, very high percentage of cloud cover. And this forecast obviously is almost a week out here, and it will probably fluctuate a bit, but it will only take just a little break in the clouds for you to be able to see that blood moon with the total lunar eclipse. So we will be watching this closely over the next few days, so stay tuned for more on that. And then here, just again, a look at the 6 to 10 day outlooks, 13th to 17th. So this is the middle of this upcoming week to the next week after that. And you can see the trend is for temperatures a bit below average and precipitation a bit above average, as we saw in the forecast earlier. And just another reminder here, if you would like to get some information about weather across the world, Michael Snyder, my friend who runs Pacific Northwest Weather Watch and California Weather Watch, started a new channel called Worldwide Weather Watch. I'll put a link to that in the description. It's interesting to see what's going on across the world. There's always some pretty interesting weather happening somewhere. So thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel here, Western Washington Weather. You click subscribe below this video. We're over 1,100 subscribers, so thank you all very much for that. And be sure to follow me on Blue Sky, on Twitter, and on the Western Washington Weather Facebook group. The links to all of these are in the description. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will talk to you all later.